All right. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard. This is Random Street Theater. Before I begin, let me remind you that for every 1,000 subscribers, I buy one of these fabulous glass beaded bracelets celebrating sea life from the company For Ocean and the wonderful company For Ocean. For every one of these bracelets I buy, we'll remove a pound of trash from the ocean. So, by commenting, liking, and sharing this video, you are doing something great for humanity. So you need to do a good deed every day. You should comment on one of my videos every day. Anyway, as you can see here, I am doing a book review. This is, I believe it's part of a series called Marivale Mall, the third book in that series. It's called Playing Games by Jana Ellis. Yes. What we have here is the story of a woman, a young lady, a high school age person making this barely a book that I would put on this channel as opposed to my children's book channel. And she has a boyfriend who plays football for a rival school. And they're going for their big classic football game. So she's torn between love for her school and love for her boyfriend, who isn't much in this, but if you're really going to let football be a major part of your relationship, what kind of a man are you? I mean, that's the thing, is that yes, they're playing games in this they're having issues. They're having first world problems. And I don't know if you can really see, but this chick in her pink jeans and well-made sweater has makeup on for being a 14-year-old, and that dude looks like he has makeup on too. Oh, he has such a punchable face. This is a book about first world problems. There is nothing in this book about real problems. It is just people having issues and being over concerned about stupid things. There's a few scenes where she goes to the mall and buys clothes. And I mean, I'm not into that. I understand that this book is not for me. This is one of the reasons why I went out there and I got free books on Craigslist, and I actually dug through a recycling bin a couple of times. I'm not ashamed of that. Saved some books from the shredder, and found some stuff to read as I'm stepping out of my personal bailiwick. This is a well-written story. It is. It is a well-written story about people I personally don't like. I would consider them shallow and petty, and they learn something of a lesson here. And there's even one scene where the boyfriend goes, "If you loved me, you'd go all the way for me," and that means, you know, basically turning your back on your school and then rooting for his. And you know, as a personal thought, I mean, we knew this was coming the whole time, but as a personal thought, do you really think you should put your girlfriend in that position of, you'd go all the way for me? This sounds so much like a euphemism. I mean, it is never made clear that these two are banging in the book. It is not a steamy romance novel. But the implication is there. And really, you know, even if we look how he's standing behind her there, what is that posture even giving you? But yeah, again, this is a woman that kind of needs to ditch her d-bag boyfriend, and that's what I get out of this book. Now I'm not the audience for this book. maybe this is a perfectly acceptable relationship among these kind of people, and I respect that. I'm just saying that if you're the chick that dates the d-bag football player in high school, and he says if you love me, you'd go all the way for me. Uh, One, you're not talking about football anymore, and two, you ought to ditch that dude. I mean, your loved ones, your significant others, should not be asking you to do something that makes you uncomfortable. That's what I get out of this book. And I mean, yes, I grant that's a little strange of a thing to get out of it, but that's what I get out of it. Yeah. I'm Richard. Incidentally, uh, I mean, this is a read this book if you're a fan of the genre. It is not a book that is going to. Ooh, I never noticed that. There's a someone from sixth grade read this, really. Anyway, but again, this is a book that is for fans of the genre. If you want to revisit your high school days, read about football games, trying on clothes, and school raids, this is the book for you. It's not the book for me. That said, I didn't hate it. I mean, it was okay read. I got through it. Just, I'm Richard.
Oh, greetings, humanity. Did you know that Richard, the man in this video, will spend his own money to remove trash from the ocean for every 1,000 subscribers he gets once he is monetized? Yes. And you can help. You can help by liking and commenting on this video, and of course subscribing yourself. And you should do that, or else I will come to your house and do unspeakable things to your cheese. Yes. Ah. Cheese.